Hi guys, so I'm really excited today to show you a brand new stamping item, and I want to apologize. I know it's been a while since I've last uploaded a video. It's just I'm actually not at home. I'm actually on the road, so I hope that this video helps in you making a decision on whether or not this product is going to be useful to you or a good item to add to your stamping collection, because we all know that we just keep collecting and collecting stampers. But let me show you this brand new stamper from Creative Shop. So I just got this in the mail today, and these are going to be pre-order, and you do have to buy through a reseller or one of her distributors. And I will have all the information to the product in the description box, so please guys check that out. It will have her the Creative Shop stamper founders Facebook fan club page, all that stuff, and you can look for resellers there. So this is the new stamper head, and it's kind of hard for me to get a really good lighting on this, but it's part of their space collection. So I was sent this space collection head along with its holder to review. So I literally just took this out of the packaging. So let me go ahead and just show you the stamper head itself. It's pretty big. And for comparison, let me just grab my my Bundle Monster stamper head. This is the Mega Bundle Monster, and this is the Creative Shop space head. So you can see it is bigger, just to kind of compare them. This material is more like a squishy jelly type, and you can see that I can push my whole nail in there. And sorry guys, I have naked nails, but I will stamp over them anyways. So the only thing that I kind of was a little weirded out on is, look at the bottom. It's hollow, and it's got like a little indentation right there, and that helps with it not falling into the holder. Like, it creates a barrier of suction. So yeah, I was a little weirded out because I've had stamper heads in the past, and I'm talking about the firm rubber ones, and those are usually generic. And for whatever reason, I have problem with stamper heads that don't have like a filling on the bottom. So we will try this, and hopefully I do not run into any issues. And this is like a jade color, and it's a green shimmery color, and I will have a still photograph as well for you. Okay, so the holder itself looks very similar to the original Creative Shop holder. It's like a little shot glass. The only difference here is that they added 2 indentations to keep a firmer grip, because they did receive a lot of feedback from consumers about it being very slippery. So the handle now has those indentations. So yeah, I mean, it does help. I've never really had a problem with it slipping, but I can see how this will be helpful for some of you guys. The only thing I do worry is that the edges of the holder are still very sharp. So you don't kind of just want to ram the stamper head in there. You want to be very careful when putting it in there. So we're going to go ahead and start inserting it, and I'm just very slowly and carefully just pushing it in there. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Like I said, you want to be very careful. You don't want to just kind of push it in there, because it can tear the edge of the stamper. So as you can see, I'm trying my best to put this in the right way, but it's a little wobbly. It looks like a, there we go, little domed in some areas. There is a little print on the side of the stamper head. I should have shown you. It says GSS, which I'm not sure if that's a batch number, the machinery, or the color. So, okay, I tried my best to go ahead and put this in the right way. So I just want to show you the stamper at this angle. You could tell it's like a dome kind of, and then the edges are just kind of squared off. So you do have a round area, and then like it comes down to a flatter surface, almost like a hill. Now, I know guys, I'm almost there to the stamping, but I did want to say that I saw on the Creative Shop Facebook page that there are some very specific rules to the stamper. You don't want to keep, let's say you get a lighter stamper head from their space collection, you don't want to keep a darker one and the lighter one in the same container, because it will discolor one of the stampers. So you want to be very careful and keep them separately. And another thing is, you do not want to use any acetone on the stamper head, nor a nail file. It is recommended that you use a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, also known as a melamine sponge, to kind of go ahead and just buff the surface area. But unfortunately, I don't have any of those items with me right now, so we're going to just try it as is. So it also comes with the scraper. And the scraper also, you don't want to use any acetone, so you know, you just kind of want to be very careful because I mean it could eat up the scraper surface. So I just have my Apipila plate here. I'm going to go ahead and try it out. I want to try using a plate with a big landscape image, and I think this one's going to be perfect. It's actually brand new. Try not to tear it, but oh well. So here's Apipila, and this one's P30, so it's got like a paisley type image there. And then I got my scraper, and the only unfortunate thing is I only have dark stamping polishes. I wasn't aware she was going to send a darker colored head, so bear with me, guys. So let's just see how it picks up right out of the packaging. So I'm using Handy Purple, and then I'm just going to apply it to the plate. Go ahead and scrape. Scraper is very flexible. Okay, so it did pick up. Like I said, I'm sorry, guys. The stamper is a dark color, and I am demoing with dark polish, so I'm sorry about that. So there it is. It picked up very well. Now for you guys that are used to kind of pressing down and picking up, you want to kind of avoid that. Because of the shape of the stamper head, I see that it is best to continue to roll. And you can see that right here perfectly. You see how the middle of the stamper is touching and the edges are up in the air? That's why you don't want to just kind of squish it down like that. You kind of want to roll to pick up, and you will have a successful pickup. Now I'm looking at the image, and it seems to have picked up just fine. I don't see any missing areas or blank areas. So let's go ahead and try out another stamping polish. This is Mundo de Uñas, and this is black, negro. Okay, sorry guys, I really wish I would have had a lighter color stamping polish on hand. Okay, picked it up. Of course you guys can't see, but don't worry, I will show you this. Okay, so I pressed and rolled. I did notice that when I hold the stamper, the actual handle, I still kind of hold it up here, and it was a little slippery. So I mean, go figure. You kind of have to find the sweet spot when rolling. So I guess something that I would have done is maybe brought these indentations a little bit higher, because when you are pressing and rolling, you're kind of doing this, or it's just me. But anyways, so you kind of want to hold it like this, but it doesn't work for me. I prefer to kind of grip it on the edges, on the very edge. So it picks up very well. Now, unfortunately, I had to cut my nails short. So if you have very long nails, and you could see that you would be able to press your finger against here. But now this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even realize this until I just did this right now. When I'm pressing my finger in here, look, it's like sinking in there. See that? Because it's hollow inside. See? Look, it kind of bubbles back up. So I'm going to just try that out just to see what happens or how it works out. Like I said, I know it's a bad example because I have short nails right now, but let's just see what happens. And even if you have short nails, if your nails are very curvy, then you kind of want to lean towards a squishier stamper. Okay, so there's the image. Now I'm going to go ahead and just press my nail in there. And that's kind of weird. Look, it's just like sinking in there. And then I'm just going to lift it right up. So it came out okay because I was squishing kind of hard, I think. It's not a very crisp image. It looks very wobbly. It looks a little distorted. So I think and see, look, it's still kind of sunken in there on the edge. It stayed kind of stuck in there, so you kind of have to like massage it out. So maybe for pressing your nail against it, I really don't, you know, it's not really my style as a stamper. I don't like doing that, again, because I'm a heavy-handed person. I'm like, you know, I'm squishing my nail in there. So look at that though. You can see, look, I'm not even putting that much pressure, and it's kind of sinking in there because of that hollow bottom. I wish it would have been solid. It would have given it more stability. And by that, let me go ahead and show you. See, here's the Bundle Monster. It's fully closed. Press it. Look, it's not gonna, I mean, it's obviously going in the stamper because I'm pressing really hard, but look, it's not staying stuck in there. So, you know, that's something that I probably would have liked a little bit more. You could hear. You guys can't hear, but if I press on it, I feel a little bit of air coming out. So yeah, and then it is sinking in a little bit on the edges. So now let me just try regular. If you guys are rollers like I am, let's just try regular and see how that works out. Now, I am happy that I didn't have to wash the stamper or prime it. Like I said, I don't have any of my stamping supplies where I am at the moment. So this is pretty good. I was able to use it right out of the packaging. Okay, I'm gonna just press and roll. And as I'm pressing and rolling, my finger is sinking into the stamper. And again, I got a little bit of a distorted image. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You guys could see that? You see how blurry it is? I mean, I've seen some of the promo video tutorials out there, and they don't seem to be having this problem. But you saw, right, when I stamped on the paper, it came out really nice. Look, there's no distorted image. Sorry, guys, I'm not flipping you off. But you see, you can tell the difference with the lines, and I'm just kind of, I really want this to work out. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to try something crazy here. I'm just going to see if I can put this stamper into my bundle monster. Just to see, just to kind of see what happens. And unfortunately, I'm not, okay, I'm trying to get it in there good, but look, it's kind of like falling in one edge. Okay, now let's try it like this. Oh, this might work out. Look, it's not sinking in here. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just like going crazy here. So let's go ahead and try it again. And on my finger, let's go ahead and grab this purple again. Okay. Press and roll. Picked up okay. I'm missing some areas. No, it's still kind of sinking in there. See that? And I had some smearing going on. So guys, I'm sorry. I really wanted to, have this be a success. It's just, I'm thinking because it is hollow inside, and see, look, it's very bendy. I'm thinking that might be the issue there. But I mean, if you're using it for crafts, maybe on a piece of paper, you might not have that issue. But look, you have to be very careful on how you insert it. You gotta have to find the sweet spot. So yeah, this is the new Creative Shopper space head. And unfortunately, you saw how my experience was. I really wanted it to work out perfectly, but unfortunately, I did get some smearing and blurriness. So in regards to performance, on a scale of 1 through 5, I give it maybe, on a piece of paper, it's a solid maybe 4. On a nail, unfortunately, I give it maybe a 1.5. On being able to use it right out of the packaging, I mean, it gets a really high score. For me, it gets a 4. I didn't have to wash it. I didn't have to prime it. I didn't have to do anything. Now, in regards to maintenance, I don't have that problem with some of my other stampers. I just throw them all in a plastic bag and let them be happy together. But this one, again, you have to keep separated from your other space head, or maybe even your regular stamper heads, because it can bleed. Also, they recommend that you keep it inside of a little Ziploc bag, because I don't know if that keeps it sticky or keeps it from drying out. I want to kind of see what happens if I don't keep it in the plastic bag. Will it shrink? What will happen? So I'll try to have an update for you guys, and I will try doing another video, and hopefully, I have a more positive result. But I just wanted you to see how it was working right out of the packaging, So yeah, so in regards to the upkeep of it, it is a little inconvenient. I give it a 2 because, again, you have to, special steps, no acetone. So yeah, the scraper itself, I missed the old original scraper she had. It wasn't this bendy. Like, this is way too bendy. When I was scraping, I think you guys saw I was using my thumb to kind of give me some support, because if I just do this, it was just smearing my stamping polish. Also on the scraper, you do have to use non-acetone because it will eat up the edges. So in regards to the scraper, unfortunately, it gets maybe a 2 out of 5 because, it is very bendy. But that's just my personal preference. I know some of you girls love extra bendy scrapers. So yeah, guys, the handle itself, I really would have loved if they would have brought up the ridges a little bit more and maybe given it like a little platform or something, like a little barrier here to keep the stamper from maybe sinking in. But again, I don't know if that's due to the cup or if that is due to this hollow area here. But anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Again, I will have the information for purchase and all that good stuff in the description bar below. Thanks for watching.